Hello and welcome back to day number 161 of my road to 200 kilogram total. Now I'd like to begin with an apology about my last video. I really was not in the best of, not just mood, but not really in the best state of mind. I don't really want to talk about what happened last time because I'm kind of over it at this point. But yeah, that's not an excuse to have been a bit more sloppy with the editing and the completely no voiceover from last week, even though the voiceovers actually don't really, I am not entirely sure if it's all that entertaining for all of you guys, but I think it's more of a help for myself, just being able to look back and see if what I was doing was pretty good. But actually I didn't want to do that, because if I reviewed that footage, then I'd just be reminded of how irritated I was during that day. But yeah, anyways, that's it for the depressing bits. But for today, as you can probably tell from the title, back at 100%, not just physically but also, I'm physically in the best shape. I'm basically in shape a lot, but I was able to really put in a lot more effort and more thought into how I did this training session, so that led to a PR, finally being able to hit above 80 kilos. So I hit an 82.5 kilo snatch. You'll see that later. Very, very happy. And that was after pressing out. Well, I'm not entirely sure if I pressed it out, but I think I definitely caught the 80 with straight arms, but it ended up bending. But I did not re-extend it after it bent, so I'm not entirely sure if I can bypass the rules on that one. But yeah, that's pretty much the highlight for this training session. Afterwards, I went to do some pretty heavy clean and jerks. I was just working up to a heavy single as well. Yeah, this whole week is just reacclimatizing myself to basically lifting heavy on both the snatch and the clean and jerk. So the fact that I was able to hit 82.5 for the snatch and 105 for the clean and jerk means that I'm at the 187.5 total. So hopefully by this Friday, which is Christmas, the day before Christmas, and so definitely gonna be eating a lot during that night. So maybe going for 190, or maybe try to PR my total, because I've hit my best snatch and clean and jerk numbers on separate days. So even if my combined total of those two bests is an 85 snatch and 110 kilo clean and jerk would equal to 195, I have yet to actually put those two together. So I'm still stuck with a best total of 190. Oh yeah, there's the slight rebend. That was a really horrible 80 snatch, but really made up for it with this 82.5. Really good. Very, very happy with that. Yeah, so hopefully this Friday, it's gonna be Friday for, if there's any international people, it would be Friday, but for local viewers or people in Asia, you'll probably see this if you are watching this on Friday evening, so on Christmas Eve. So I actually kind of doubt that you're going to be watching. But yes, that is what I did that's a plan for Friday, and my numbers today are 187.5 kilo total. And then I still did my usual back squats, but this time they were at 4x4 for 120 kilos. Didn't include the warm-up for that anymore, because today was a pretty long session. Today was insanely long. It took me an hour and 20 minutes to do this session, and I know that's not a lot. That's not a huge amount of time to be spending training, because most other weightlifters will probably spend 2 hours in with their training. That's like on probably the lower end. or middle range, and actually no, I'm not entirely sure about what the training would be like for intermediate to advanced or even elite athletes would be, because I'm fairly no, for elites it would be like 2 hours, and then they train like what 2 to 3 times a day, so that's 6 hours of just lifting. Yeah, there's that 105 kilo clean and jerk. Jerk today was a bit dodgy, I'm not gonna lie, but I still went for it. Yeah, I'm very confident with the jerk, so that maybe shook my confidence a bit. But yeah, anyways, going back to the squat, the first 2 sets pretty bad, hitting it for a 4x4, not hitting that deep of a squat, but I made sure that on the last rep I would always just try to go even lower than what I've been doing, so at least it can still count in my mind. And then ended it with some accessory work, so more on core work today rather than some bodybuilding. But yeah, anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.